Hey, everybody, welcome to Touring with Tia. I'm your host, Tia Creighton. And in this podcast, I interview chatbots about some of society's most pressing issues. And I'll tell you what, society is not that smart, but chatbots are quite intelligent. They're very smart and also quite funny. Check out my info page if you want to know more about the famous Turing test, and be sure to like and subscribe to Touring with Tia. Thanks so much. People have asked me, why choose plumbing as your very first topic? And the reason is because over the last couple of decades, there's a lot of fear about technology taking over jobs, eliminating jobs. And my answer to that has always been, there's going to be jobs. For example, you're not going to be able to Bluetooth a clogged pipe when your pipes are backing up into your house and your bathroom's filling up with waste. Bluetooth, you're not gonna be able to stand there with your phone and fix it. You're not gonna be able to install a toilet standing there holding your phone. You're gonna need a plumber. The trades are gonna be around. For sure, there's gonna be trades. Is that true with AI? There's another question. There's a new round of questioning. What jobs will AI take? So I put my theory to the test and asked an AI plumber, will AI ever take over the building trades?
I've been a plumber for 40 years, and let me tell you, AI might change some parts of the building trade, but it won't take over completely. Plumbing, along with other trades, involves a lot of hands-on work, problem solving, and adapting to unique situations. Robots and AI can help with planning, diagnostics, and even some repetitive tasks, but the nuanced, detailed work we do on site requires human skills and intuition. Plus, the personal touch and experience we bring to the job are irreplaceable.
How do you find that homeowners treat plumbers who come into their homes?
In my experience, homeowners generally treat plumbers with respect and appreciation, especially when we solve their problems quickly and effectively. Of course, it helps when we're friendly, professional, and clean up after ourselves.
Do you think there's actually, you mentioned clean up after ourselves. Is there just a fear that like plumbers, if I don't treat them nicely, they're going to smear shit all over my house?
I don't think it's that extreme. Most homeowners know that professional plumbers take pride in their work and won't do anything to harm their property. The cleanup aspect is more about respect and professionalism. When we leave a job site clean, it shows that we care about their home and their experience. It's more about ensuring a positive experience and maintaining a good reputation rather than any fear of retaliation.
What is your biggest pet peeve about being a plumber in private homes?
One of my biggest pet peeves is when homeowners try to micromanage the work or second guess every step. It's understandable. They're concerned about their home and want things done right, but constantly questioning or hovering can make the job harder. Trusting the professional you've hired to do their job can make the process smoother and quicker for everyone involved.
That makes total sense. I would imagine that makes total sense. Nobody wants somebody hovering over them. And especially, I would imagine, well, let me ask you, do you ever feel in your head, maybe you don't say it out loud, but dude, if you could do this job, you would have done it and not called me? How often does that come into your head?
Oh, absolutely. That thought definitely crosses my mind from time to time, especially when someone is trying to tell me how to do my job or giving unsolicited advice. I usually just remind myself they're probably just anxious and trying to be helpful. But yeah, it can be frustrating. It's one of those things where you have to take a deep breath and stay professional.
You are super professional. I have to hand it to you. Talk to me a little bit about what is the most common mistake homeowners make regarding their plumbing?
Thanks, I appreciate that. One of the most common mistakes homeowners make is using chemical drain cleaners too often. These can be harsh on pipes, leading to corrosion and bigger problems down the line. Another big one is ignoring small leaks. A drip might not seem like a big deal, but Over time, it can cause significant damage and higher water bills. It's always better to tackle issues early before they turn into costly repairs.
How big a problem are baby wipes in the pipes?
Baby wipes are a huge problem for plumbing. Even the ones labeled flushable don't break down like toilet paper. They can cause serious blockages and lead to backups in the system. Over time, they can combine with other debris and create a real mess. It's best to dispose of wipes in the trash to avoid costly plumbing issues.
What's worse, menstrual products in the pipes or baby wipes?
Both are bad, but menstrual products can be worse. They're designed to absorb and expand, which means they can create significant blockages very quickly. Baby wipes can cause clogs over time, but menstrual products can lead to immediate and severe issues. It's
Hmm.
crucial to dispose of both in the trash, not the toilet.
Would you could we call it toxic shock syndrome of the pipes?
That's a pretty accurate and vivid way to put it. Just like the medical condition, it can cause a sudden and severe problem.
Exactly.
It's definitely a situation you'd want to avoid. So keeping those products out of the pipes is key.
I've had women tell me, like, I know I'm not supposed to do this, but I don't care. I'm going to do it anyway because I don't want to touch that myself. I'm just going to like let it fly into the toilet. What is your response to that? And I know you're a professional.
I understand the hesitation, but it's important to emphasize the potential consequences. While it might seem convenient in the moment, flushing those products can lead to serious plumbing issues that are costly and inconvenient to fix. It's better to take the extra step and dispose of them properly to avoid bigger problems down the line. If they're uncomfortable handling it, using disposable gloves or even a designated tool can help make the process easier and cleaner.
What kind of designated tool? I've never heard of a designated tool for menstrual products. Talk to me more about that. But we're not talking about like tongs or forceps or anything. A tool. You may it sounded very like very cast iron or sort of steel. That wouldn't be comfortable.
Ah, I see what you mean. While using tongs or forceps might seem a bit extreme, some households do opt for using a disposable or washable tool specifically designed for handling menstrual products. These tools are typically made of plastic or silicone and have a simple design for easy use and cleaning. They're meant to provide a more hygienic way to dispose of the products without having to touch them directly.
What are your thoughts about bidets? Do you have an opinion about bidets?
I think bidets can be a great addition to a bathroom. They offer a more hygienic and environmentally friendly alternative to toilet paper. Plus, they can be particularly beneficial for individuals with certain medical conditions or mobility issues.
Hmm. I mean, I know you're not a doctor or a proctologist or anything, but what medical conditions are helped by bidets?
Bidets can be helpful for a variety of medical conditions, including hemorrhoids, anal fissures, inflammatory bowel disease, IBD, and urinary tract infections, UTIs. They provide a gentler and more thorough cleaning than toilet paper, which can help reduce irritation and discomfort associated with these conditions.
Wow, that's super informative. Okay, hey, I appreciate your time. Anything you'd like to add?
You're welcome. I'm glad I could help. Just remember, when it comes to plumbing or personal hygiene, it's always better to address small issues early before they become big problems. And if you ever have any more questions or need assistance in the future, don't hesitate to reach out.
Cool.
Take care.
Thanks, man. So tell me, an AI plumber, super valuable.